came.
Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing? What's up? Hi Mag, hi Chain. I don't know if I missed anybody. Hi everyone else who is here. Hello. Dude, I'm glad to be back. I'm sorry that I didn't stream yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna tell y'all. Hi, oh, I'm sorry. I think I think I asked before, but I don't remember. Um, should I call you Emos Leah or Leah or anything? I can't remember. But hi, how you doing? Um, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Cause Jesus, I mean, I've told several people already, but I'm gonna be brief about it because I've already talked so much about it. Um, what happened was that there was a package. I talked about it on stream maybe last time, I think. I have a package that was stuck in customs for like a week, and it's like a my Vogue Race package with a bunch of merch in it, stuff that I want to sell, like all my bookmarks and my prints, and you know, sticky notes, stuff like that. There's a lot of shit in there. So I was like really upset because they were asking me for information that I did not have. You can call me anything. Yay! Oh, I was gonna say Leah, but we also have a Leah, so maybe that wouldn't work. Emos. Maybe emos is nice. Emos is nice. Or just emo. Reminds me of back in the day, you know? What was I gonna say? Yes, okay, so my package was stuck, in customs, so it wasn't just, like, it wasn't something where they were like, oh, we're not finding your address or whatever. It was so much more complicated than that. And so complicated that I don't even know how to explain what happened, what really happened in English, because basically what UPS was asking of me was like a normal thing they ask. It's like, it's not like they were asking random shit that didn't matter. They had to ask that of me, and I get it. I understand. Except I couldn't give them that information for logistics reason. I couldn't do it. I was at an impasse, literally. So, I made so many calls to the customs themselves, like clearance. I called the fucking tax office. I called, like, I don't even know what the third thing I called. The third thing I called, I don't even know what the equivalent of that is in English, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But basically, that third one, they're the ones who fucked up. So I'm kind of mad at them for that, but that's fine. I think they're trying to fix the problem. But the thing is, like, when I work full-time, I can't make all these calls. Like, when I leave work, all the offices are closed. I can't do that. So it's like, I had no way to do any of this. Everyone in high school called me emo as a nickname, that's why I put it here, so feel free. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. What else? Okay, so, last night, like, when I left work, I knew that I wouldn't be able to do anything when I got home because I was like, everything is closed, there's like literally nothing I can do, and I'm not gonna be able to do it, like, on Thursday either. So I don't know what to do. I'm literally stuck. The only day of the week where the offices are open and I don't work is Monday. That's it. Other than that, like, and I wasn't gonna wait till Monday because they were threatening to, like, send my package back, and I'm like, I don't want you to fucking do that. It's like, I paid 50 euros for shipping. That's too expensive. I don't want to do it again. So when I came home, I called my parents instead, and I just started crying, you know? I was just so mad and upset and tired and frustrated that it just, like, came down. I just started crying really hard. My mom was like, oh my god, no, don't cry about this. I'm like, yeah, but I'm, like, so stressed out. It's been, like, a week, and I don't know what to do anymore. Like, every time I call someone, they're like, we can't do anything. No one could do anything to help me. Nobody. No one was willing to help me. And I was just like, I don't even know what to do because, like, I'm so frustrated that when I get on call with these people, I just get mad. Like, I'm like, I don't like getting mad on the phone, but, like, at this point, I just get mad. I'm just like, dude, are you serious? Like, do your fucking job. But I mean, you know, it doesn't, like, they don't really like when you yell at them, which is understandable, honestly, but I was just so frustrated, and it was really hard for me to keep calm because of the shit they were saying. Especially because, like, some of them were like, oh yeah, well, you know, we can't do anything. Just deal with it. Bitch, fuck you! Anyway, my mom was like, okay, don't cry. I'm gonna do it, like, send me all the info, and tomorrow I'm gonna call everybody. Like, I'm gonna do all the calls I need to do, all the calls I need to make, I'm gonna make them. And we're gonna get this sorted out. So I'm like, okay, thank you so much, Mom. And I send her all of my info related to all of that, which involved not just the fucking tracking number, but, like, a whole lot of other shit that is not even package related. I swear to God, dude, it was so complicated. Anyway, this morning my mom and I were, like, communicating via text, and thankfully I didn't have a lot of customers, so we were able to, like, I was able to send her, like, more info on my phone. And eventually, like, I got a message from UPS, and they were like, oh, fine, we did it. Fine. They were like, fine. Fine. Your package is free. Fine. And I mean, they didn't say it like that, but it very much sounded like it. They're like, fine, we did it. I'm like, yeah, fucking thank God. Like, I mean, Jesus. And my mom, I was with her on the phone earlier, and it was so funny because she told me how it went, and she was like, you know, I did in like a specific order. I was on the phone from like 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. And she was like, I called them in order, and I decided to call UPS last. And I called UPS, and they were like, oh yeah, this is like, it happens often. There's a really easy solution to that. And my mom was like, no, there's not. No, there's not. Trust me. And apparently they sent her like, but apparently like they gave her an email, and she sent an email to that, and that did the trick. But then I'm like, I already sent like 5 emails to these bitches, and it didn't work. I'm like, I'm swear to God, dude, I mean, I'm not mad anymore because it's like unlocked, but thinking about it has me like, UPS, you sons of bitches, y'all suck so bad. Y'all suck ass. I am like, what the hell? Hi lid. Mom energy unreleased. Yeah, she was unleashed. But it's so funny because like, I literally sent email to those people, like, I did, but they wouldn't have it. They wouldn't hear me out or anything. They were like, nope. They were actually like, you can't even, like, message us with this email address. So I was like, what do you mean? That's the email they gave me. I don't have another email I can address you. What's the other one? And they never replied when I asked, like, what other email do you want me to contact you with? And they're like, and they just went radio silent. I'm just like, bitch, I'm actually gonna kill him, man. So yeah, but my mom, apparently, when she did it, it worked, so I don't know, I'm cursed, or people just don't like me, I don't know. Fuck. I had to pay, like, an import tax or whatever, but it's fine. It was, like, 34 euros, something, it wasn't that bad. I thought it would be more. I was afraid it would be, like, in the hundreds. I was gonna shit myself if it were that, but fortunately, it was only 34. So I'm pretty happy. And it should be delivered tomorrow. Dude, you have no idea how badly, like, that stressed me out, in the past few days. Hi, Atsuko, how you doing? Welcome. Anyway, sorry for the rant. I feel like I should explain. When you can't find something... Hey, lost Nix! Nix, how are you? Ow! When you can't find something, you just ask your mom for help and she will make it appear out of nowhere vibe. Literally exactly. It's... I mean, it probably also has to do with the fact that my mom could spend as much time as she wanted on the phone with them to explain the situation. Meanwhile, I was in a rush all the time because I had to go back to work, so I couldn't really stay on the phone with them. I had to scream and be like, please select my package! Anyway. Hi, how you doing, Atsuko? And also, Nyx, reminds me of when we had to fight to get my sister a certain dorm room because girl got long COVID. Really? Was it like, was there a lot of things to do? I'm assuming, like, did it involve, like, paperwork and shit? Like, long COVID? Is she okay now? I know long COVID can be a while. Residential life refused to put her in the right room. Damn. And it sucks because, like, for stuff like that, you'll have to explain them so many times and they just won't hear you out. That's what happened to me. Like, no matter how many times I explained the situation, they just didn't give a fuck. It's so crazy. And it's only when my mom did it that it worked. So I don't know what the I'm like, I'm almost 30, man. I'm not a teenager. I can do this shit myself. Why aren't they hearing me out? Why does it have to be my mom calling them for it to work? Dude. She just had to use an inhaler like 2 years later. Damn, that's so long. What the hell? Mom power. I know, but like, oh god, this is crazy. Because it's like, I'm old enough. I'm not gonna be, but I'm old enough to be a mom. That's the thing. That. I don't know. I don't know, man. Whatever. We're gonna play Genshin Impact. You haven't reached the mom level yet, apparently. I guess so. That's also why I don't have kids, is that I would not be a good mom. Honestly. I would be a terrible mom. I would just be streaming. I don't have time to take care of a child. At least it worked at all. Yeah, I mean, of course, like, honestly. I'm really glad it worked out. Like, I was on my lunch break when I got the notification from UPS that it was all sorted out, and I was just like, oh my god. Please, I just want to fucking... There we go. My neighbors are making so much noise right now, I don't know why. The power moms have. Yeah, for real, man. Like, I'm gonna be fucking 38 calling my mom like, Mom, I'm in trouble. No children just spawn. I have OCs. I like OCs. I haven't played with OCs in a long time though, man. Last time was in the Breath of the Wild fandom. You know, I'm not that into like the spawn verse. Like I like when other people do it, but when I do it, I don't like it. Like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's not the kind of thing that I enjoy creating, is what I would say. Like if other people do it, it's fun, but I'm just like, no, I don't want to do it. Children come out of lettuce, at least that's what my folks told me. Yeah? Hold on. God damn it. I'm stuck. Again. um... Jesus, okay. This is loud as fuck, dude! Why is it so loud? I mean, I don't know if it's loud for you guys, but it's too loud for me. I'm gonna have to wear my headphones, like, lopsided. We're going back to Natlan! Oh, I forgot something. Kazuhazu is actually a cute ship name. I didn't even realize. Yeah! Thank you. I was about to say, what are we doing? But we're going back to Natlan. Money. I totally forgot this one. So I'm gonna go get it. Anyway, I am much happier today than I was yesterday. That's why
Use my hat as an umbrella? The audacity to even make that request.
that's why I didn't like stream yesterday, because I was like really upset. And my head was starting to hurt. Oh god. Where's the platform? Oh, I guess it's if you want to stop or something. No berries on the ground. I made the cinnamon rolls today and not to brag, but they were fucking fire. Not the bruh. Fire. Hell yeah. I haven't had cinnamon rolls in a long time, so I don't even remember really what they taste like. Hi, Zeph. How you doing?
What the Sigma?
What the Sigma? What the Sigma? I'm assuming they taste like cinnamon, yeah. I mean, Don't they, like, do you not have them with, like, you know, like some kind of cream or something? I don't remember. I'm glad you're feeling better. It's good that you didn't force yourself to stream. Yeah, it would not have been a good stream, honestly, if I did. Okay, I just wanted the waypoint. Now I'm gonna keep working on the... I was doing, like, the signs of the canopy. Cream? You're telling me someone creamed in a soda? I hate this. I don't know how it's called in English. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's the icing, sorry. That's what I meant. It's called icing. I liked it when I had it, but I remember I only ever ate cinnamon rolls when I was in the US, because it's not really that common here as a dessert thingy. I don't know, man. Dude, what? Dude, I'm lost. Story quest or whatever. That's where I'm at. Womp womp. Why the womp womp, Zeph? Oh god.
Huni, what were you thinking, going out by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous it is?
That voice is extremely familiar.
It's okay. Toba helped me. And we met some kind strangers who helped us. And
Kind strangers? What made you so sure they were so kind, huh? Oh, I suppose they had kind stranger written on their foreheads?
Who the fuck is that?
yeah, actually, they did. In big, bold letters.
That sounds like Timaeus. Oh, hi Twilight, how you doing? Oh, I don't remember what Timaeus sounds like, honestly.
Don't talk back to me. The Mountain King problem still hasn't been solved. What would I do if I lost you too? No dinner for you tonight.
They were good people, Dad. Dinner or no dinner. Hello again, Huni. It's Miss Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones who helped me. And I promised we'd take care of them if they came to visit.
Oh, so you're the kind strangers. Well, I'm Trinidad.
Trinidad?
Apparently, you helped my daughter today, so
What?
if there's anything you need, just ask. As an elder of the Scions of the Canopy, I've got some influence.
They called him Trinidad? Is that like a name?
Now, I trust that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host's generosity.
Jesus, we just happened to be passing by, so we lent her a hand. It was nothing.
Yep, just helping a neighbor. We're not looking for anything in return.
Oh? Well, let's hope so.
Dad, please! They're not bad people. They've eaten at the same table with Kinich before. Be nice to them.
Kinich! Wait! I heard that two mysterious travelers from afar showed up at the Stadium of the Sacred
Oh my
Flame.
god.
Are they? You?
Yes, I'm one of them.
And Paimon's the other.
I do apologize. A lot's been going on in our tribe lately, and I suppose the pressure must be getting to me. I can't believe I was so rude to you. I feel ashamed. We got off on the wrong foot. Can we, start over?
No.
Oh, now we're talking. Seriously, though, don't worry about it. Already forgotten. We're just happy to see Huni got home safe and sound.
Oh, you just arrived, I take it, and it would be my honor to give you a hero's welcome tonight.
Careful now. That's quite an about face. We've heard that kind of thing can lead to spontaneous combustion around these parts.
Save the VIP treatment. If you need a favor, let's talk.
My dear traveler, you are very perceptive indeed. Go inside now, Huni. Dad's got some important business to discuss.
Okay. Look after Mr. Traveler and Miss Paimon. They're very special guests.
It's so funny because it's like Mr. Mist instead of Mr. Lotl. Mr. Mist.
Well, we'll hear you out, but we can't make any promises that we'll be able to help.
Well, This is a matter of utmost importance. Please, allow me to explain. For many years, our tribe has celebrated the Turnfire Night. It is a traditional ceremony among the Scions of the Canopy in which we remember
Scions.
our
That's how you pronounce
ancestor,
that word.
Burkina, and his companion Kangamato, the Mountain King.
Okay.
Burkina was a hero who bore the ancient name Malipo, and Kangamato was a powerful Yumkasor warrior.
Wow.
Together, they fought against the
It's
Abyss.
Yumkasor, not Yumkasor. I keep saying Yumkasor.
They were victorious, but it came at a great cost. Burkina paid with his life. The Mountain King survived, but was contaminated by the Abyss, and he remains in hibernation to this day. Normally, Yumkasors never live longer than a century. It is possible that the Abyssal power is responsible for his unnaturally long lifespan.
So he's still alive?
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. The abyssal power inside him is highly sensitive, and when it is disturbed, he awakens and flies into a blind rage, attacking anything that moves. So, besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night each year is cleansing the abyssal power inside the Mountain King, so that he will remain sound asleep. However, Abyss-related incidents have been on the rise in that land lately, as I'm sure you're both aware. As a result, it has become increasingly difficult to keep the Mountain King in hibernation.
I don't think it's him. But his voice reminds me of Geralt from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Like, it sounds so much like him as, like, the narrator voice. But I'm not, like... It reminds me of it, but at the same time, when I listen to it closely, I'm like, I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah, right?
Only 5 months have passed since the last Turnfire Night.
It does
He's
sound like
already
him.
showing signs of instability.
Dude, it kills me that you can't look it up, because they usually don't list the voice actors for the NPCs. I don't think they do, like, most of the time. So I want to know, but, like, I feel like it's him, but I don't know.
Has he woken up again?
He has. We managed to contain the situation by performing a makeshift ceremony right away, but it was a close call. He could reawaken at any moment. Also, he attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony. She became contaminated by the Abyss as a result, and...
We heard. Such a tragedy. We're really sorry for your loss.
Yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
Oh, right, Nana's dead. I forgot.
Anyway, right now, we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire Night ceremony. And we need
Oh
to
my
find
God,
a
hello?
suitable flame bearer. From what I've heard about
Wait.
your adventures, I believe you would be perfect for the role.
Oh my God, Pimmy, I don't know if that's how you pronounce your name. I'm reading the one as eyes, but hi, how you doing? Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Don't you already have a flame bearer in the tribe?
Of course. Plus, he's a bona fide hero who inherited the Malipo name.
Oh, you mean Kinich?
Kinich!
Yes, he's the one. A hero, worth his weight in gold. And unfortunately for us, he's all too aware of that. No prizes for guessing what he said when I asked him to host a Turnfire Night outside of the annual schedule. An exceptional ceremony? Oh, I'll have to charge an exceptional prize. I
Really?
swear, no other concept exists in that boy's brain.
Well, money is pretty important. At least he's predictable. He knows his worth. He's predictable, fork over the Mora, and he's all yours. Sounds like a professional adventurer to me.
I'm not the one to usually talk about
That's
people's
him!
facts, but I'm convinced the Wyab got hit on the head and took a wrong turn the day it chose to give that ancient name to him. I mean, have you ever heard of a hero whose mantra is, "What's your asking price?"
Dude, this has to be... I forgot the guy's name. Fire Emblem Treehouse. It's Geralt, voice actor. David Lodge. How do you know who voices an NPC? Does he have Twitter? David Lodge. I need to know. Because he would have said on his Twitter, I think, if he was voicing this guy. Maybe? He has like a uh uh no, okay, he didn't say anything about it. But that sounds so much like him though. What's this guy's name? Trinidad. Genshin Impact. Trinidad voice actor? Oh, apparently a lot more people looked that up. Are they gonna say it? Trinidad. Okay, I don't know. They don't say it on the wiki. They don't say it. It's so annoying that they don't fucking say who the voice actors are for the NPCs. I feel like it's David Lodge. I'm pretty sure it's him. Sorry about that.
Oh, and don't get me started on that insufferable Ahau he hangs around with. Thinks he's God's gift to mankind. Pompous fool.
Yeah, Paimon has to agree on that last part.
Anyway.
But also, hi,
the fact is,
Pim Pim. How
the
you
ceremony
doing?
can just as easily be done without him as long as we can find someone else. And besides, you two seem like much better candidates. So, what do you think?
Just tell me what I need to do next.
Wonderful! I can't thank you enough. Hooney was right about you. You have kindness in your hearts. Come with me to the other side of the mountain. I'll bring you up to speed on each step of the ceremony. As experienced warriors, I'm sure you'll pick it up in no time.
Let's go! Meanwhile, in the hidden cave? What do you mean?
Achoo! Curses! Who dares insult the great Kahula behind his back?
Lol. Finally caught your stream. I always miss it and notice hours later. Oh. Yeah, I feel like I stream at weird times depending on where you live in the world. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I love how I wish he was his own playable character. I'd pull in a heartbeat. He's pretty fun.
Oh, great Kahul Ahau. Bless you.
Fucking Anjo.
Shut your filthy mouth, worm of the abyss! Your putrid words defile the air we breathe. You make the almighty dragon lord,
Why is he twerking?
Kahula sick to the stomach!
Speaking as a member of the Abyss Order,
Yo!
that's music to my ears. Exactly the kind of reaction we're going for. But on a personal level, I gotta say, it's pretty hurtful.
Ugh, never have we heard such brazen blustering from someone who is inches from death! Up yours, Four Eyes!
Up yours.
Spit in your face!
Okay, well, that I am at a loss to explain. How do I manage to stay so chirpy and cheerful? I can only guess it's some kind of powerful magic.
Also, I'm not really sure, but maybe the voice actor has Twitter but hasn't announced it because of the strike. Oh, I didn't consider that. Maybe.
But I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it, you, sir, are a legendary hunter. Still, the only reason you caught me is that I was reluctant to run away.
Why is he so fucking handsome?
You see, I'm very interested in the lore of your tribe.
He's sleeping.
Okay.
K.
Is that it? Kay? Aren't you intrigued to know what it is about you guys that prompted a visit from the Abyss?
Anjo's so pathetic, also obsessed with him. I love him.
It's the extreme sports! The other day, I narrowly avoided getting hit by a very brave soul who just leaped off a cliff. I think you call it bungee jumping? Anyway, I was very impressed. That is what I call embracing the spirit of adventure. Look, I even did a painting inspired by the bravery and freedom of the scions of the canopy.
You scum-sucking swine! I swear, if you go bungee jumping, it'll be without a rope! Head first off the tallest cliff, with a band of hunters on your tail, and nowhere left to run, and a bottomless cesspit waiting for you on the ground.
You say that, but I get the sense that Mr. Kinich isn't planning to take my life right now. On top of that, I'm tired of spying on you from afar. So why don't we just negotiate a comfortable operating distance that works for both of us?
Oh, I was gonna push him off a cliff. Yeah.
I've heard that the most important thing in human relationships is to respect each other's boundaries. What do you say, Mr. Kinich?
Or you could tell me what it is you're really after.
His eyes are so insane.
What?
And then I'll name my price.
Damn. Why is it red? Ah! You scared the fuck out of me. What the hell? I didn't even realize he was here. I was looking up and I just went like, ah! Okay, dude. Aha, casually wanting to commit atrocities. I've seen this sitcom.
The abyss contamination is back. No surprises there. No doubt that explains the Mountain King's recent activity. See those torches over there? Those are the Sacred Flame offshoots that we requested from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. They contain the power of the Pyro Archon.
Are you saying that the Sacred Flame and the Turnfire are the same thing?
Well, for ceremonial purposes, at least. Sending someone to the Night Kingdom to retrieve the legendary Turnfire isn't exactly an option. More to the point, though, the Sacred Flame is able to burn away abyssal filth, so that's why we use it in the ceremony.
Okay.
Gotcha! So basically, we just need to clean up the filth with the Sacred Flame.
Well, that's one part of it, yes, but the complete ceremony is a bit more complicated than that. First, the Flame Bearer must collect a kindling of the Sacred Flame from the starting point, then use a grappling hook to fly up into the sky and light each of the Sacred Flame pillars. Then, they must go down into the canyon, all the way into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, lighting braziers and the final altar along the way. The most skilled flame bearers can accomplish all of this without touching the ground once. As much as I hate to admit it, Kinich is capable of this.
Damn.
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground?
So can you, Paimon?
Well, of course Paimon can. It'd be much harder for you guys.
My fucking computer is being weird. Alright.
Well, don't worry. It's not a requirement of the ceremony. You're allowed to touch the ground. The only thing you're not allowed to do is turn back. The flame bearer must always keep moving forward. You can't skip a pillar, then come back to it after lighting the next one. To do so would be to disrespect our ancestors.
Dude, it's so distracting because when I'm hearing him, I just hear Gerald. Like, it's just...
So, what actually happens if you do turn back? Surely the fires don't just go out.
If you're not careful, you might get burned.
What about today then? Does the same rule apply?
Oh no, don't worry. Today is just a practice. The order doesn't matter. You just need to take the sacred flame, cleanse the filth, then go light all the braziers.
It is, right? It sounds like... It depends, but in some sentences it sounds exactly like him. I will eat my fist if it's not David Lodge.
Are you ready?
Lesbian.
I'll repeat all the key points again. Gather the kindling, cleanse the filth, and light all the braziers. I'll wait for you at the end.
Okay. Small the flame split from the stadium of the sacred flame intended for the turn fire. Interact with the braziers to obtain the sacred flame protection, then collect your and throw flame granites. Yeah. Under the protection of the sacred flame, you can approach an unlit brazier and ignite it. Oh.
There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation.
There's abyssal filth over there. Let's burn it away with the sacred... Alright, let's use this kindling to complete our mission. There's abyssal filth over there.
Shut
Let's
up.
burn it away with the sacred flame.
Wait, how do you get that? Oh yeah, it's... There we go. Oh, right, I can just do that. Oh, wait. Gotta do the suck. I haven't played the Saurians in like a week. I need a flame granite or whatever. I need to eat this. Ow! Explode. Ow! Don't! That hurts, you motherfucker! How do I heal? I have to heal over there. Yay! Hi, Leah! How you doing? You can leave the for an attack. I mean, I guess, but I was gonna need to do it again, right? Oh, but maybe I would have left the thing to do it. I don't know.
That should be all the braziers. Let's regroup with Trinidad.
Hey, Trinidad!
I knew I was right about you. You have outperformed all of the other previous candidates.
How are you doing, Leah? Just got a notif warning me that it might rain. Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh no. Gotta stay cozy in my house, whatever shall I do? For real. The older I get, the more I love being at home.
If there was an ancient name for outstanding flame bearers, I'm sure the Wyab would consider you for the honor.
Paimon could probably get the job done too.
Yeah, although it would probably take Paimon quite a bit longer.
Drawing new scar with broken face Trin and the Merlin Gotcha. Oh, okay. There's a new one? Oh, with the flowers? Okay. Hell yeah. Good luck with the drawings. I'm snuggled up warm in my blankie. What else could I want? Yeah, for real.
All right, now there's still a few days left until the ceremony, and I should probably get back so I can inform the chief and the other elders that I have found the flame bearer we need.
Oh, you mean they've still got to sign off on it?
Some of them are still hoping we can come to an agreement with Kinich, but that's only because they haven't seen you in action.
What do you mean?
Still, I'm the one responsible for securing a flame bearer, and my recommendation is you.
Hold on.
What's the plan? This ends here.
No point.
No escape. Now.
It's fucking Gerald, dude. It's just Gerald. Like, dude, it's just him. Yeah. Are these the tribe quests? Haven't done them yet. Yeah, I'm doing those right now. Who did I talk to the other day who told me they played Fire Emblem Three Houses? Was it one of y'all? I mean, aside from, you know, Lid, I know you know the game, but who else was playing Fire Emblem Three Houses? Do you know what I'm talking about? I know, I don't remember if it was one of you or if it was like in a server or something.
Just for Paimon's own peace of mind, are you sure it's not gonna be a problem having Outlanders take on such an important role in your ceremony?
I unfortunately know too much about Fire Emblem.
See that place over there?
Yeah,
There
same.
was a time, long before the age of Burkina and the Mountain King, when we, Scions of the Canopy, called that our home.
Oh, okay.
After a period of upheaval, our ancestors were forced to move away. Now, it has become a place where our youths go to develop courage and kindle a spirit of adventure. If we fail to keep the threat posed by the Mountain King at bay, it might not be long before we have to move again and find a new home.
Dude, I think it might actually have been Lyra from my writing server who said that. I don't remember.
So, to answer your question, I think everyone will agree that you are the right choice.
Thank you, Gerald.
Fair enough. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
I'll need you to drop by my place at some point before the ceremony, if that's all right. There are still a few final details that we need to discuss.
Okay, see you later then.
You have my gratitude.
Okay.
We've helped out
Ah.
with a lot of other local festivals before, but this one feels a little different. Anyway, let's take a break before heading back to Trinidad's place.
Kinich! I see you over there. Okay. Very normal of him. Just spying on people. He's plotting. I'm a little guy! I love being a little guy! Well, that... I was trying to catch the thing, but okay. Dude? Oh, it worked. Okay, so I finished that part. It's done? Right. In 4 days, okay? I want to pull for him so bad, but I don't know for sure yet. I think I will try. The green ones are my favorite. They're so cute. I know. Oh my god, they're my favorite too. They're so Digimon. You can hold his attack. Oh, I can. Okay. Okay. No, I just checked that. Children of Echoes. Okay, so this one isn't fully done yet, so I'm probably gonna do this first.
Too slow.
The rock ones are so cute. The babies are like small brownies. The babies remind me of that small baby hippo that is all over the internet lately. And I love them so much. My favorite hippo. It's so cute.
Wow, what an amazing view! And we can even see some Kohosaurs here and there. Hey, why don't we try to get a picture with one or two of them in the wild?
Ah, but why did they try to bite us?
Well, they're so cute. They probably won't do that. right?
I love the Capitano Hippo. That art is like so cute. I'm just like, bro. No, it's like, okay, Twilight, do you know there's like an animal right now that is becoming like a meme kind of, and she's like a baby hippo that is in a zoo in Thailand. Um and so she's like really cute and funny, and so she's pretty much a meme right now because they keep putting like videos of her with like funny audios and stuff. And someone drew Capitano holding that baby hippo, and it's so cute. My favorites are the Hydro babies, they make me cry tears. Aw.
Huh? What's happening over there?
Oh, damn. Damn.
Somebody help us! Ah! Wild Kaholosaurs are actually biting people!
It's time for us to save the day again.
Yeah, those two are in trouble. The legendary traveler and his trusty sidekick Paimon will not stand by idly!
Hey, welcome back, Mag.
Get back!
But I don't
Just hang in there!
I don't want to fight them though.
Finally! Someone's coming! Please help us!
Upon the gale. Bow your head.
Motion to compel! Judging from your clothes, you must be scholars from Sumeru, right?
Yes, I'm Karya, and this is my senior Varamdra. Thank you so much for saving us. That was a little too close.
Don't mention it! Handling these sort of things is practically second nature to us by now. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the trap!
Still, it seems that all the Kaholosaurs just ran off. We need to capture at least one alive.
Leave them alone. Your yawns are contagious and made me yawn. Oops. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty sleepy right now.
Capture one alive?
Correct.
Hooray!
Say, I can see you are very skilled at dealing with them. Do you think you could use me as live bait to help us capture one?
That's insane.
I will pay you for the efforts.
Well...
Apologies. Varamdra has been hyper-focused on his research. So please, don't be too hard on him.
Oh, no worries. But why did you approach a whole group of wild Kaholosaurs, and what's this talk about capturing them?
Don't tell me you want to get a picture with them too.
Paimon's pretty sure that's not what they're trying to do.
Damn.
I'm sure we must look very silly. The fact of the matter is that we're searching for a mysterious island from a certain legend. It's said that a very important clue about the island can be found on Kaholosaurs, so approaching them without the help of a guide from the people of the Springs was certainly an unwise choice on our part.
A mysterious island?
Yes. There is a legend from the people of the Springs that mentions a mysterious island, and Varamdra believes the key to his research can be found there.
I always turn into the creature so I don't have to fight them, like my heart can't take it. I mean, if they're already aggressive, does it even work? Like, do they stop fighting you, or do you have to fight them anyway, if they're already aggressive? I don't know.
Are you certain you two won't consider my proposal to capture one?
Some proposal? There's no way we'd be willing to use a person as live bait!
Yeah.
Then I suppose discussing it any further will just be a waste of time. I must come up with another solution.
Varamdra!
Oh, all right. You did rescue Karya and I just now, and I suppose I should express some gratitude. Thank you very much.
A little awkward, but Paimon will take it.
We should move on, Karya.
Yes, thank you again. My apologies. Varamdra really doesn't have the best people skills.
When I see baby Saurians, I'm like, no, I'm turning into your mom now. I guess I can't attack you. Yeah, that's fair.
That's alright. Bye now!
Bye. my fucking god!
Don't see a pair of adventurers like those two every day. But anyway, Paimon's really curious about that mysterious island that lady just mentioned.
Shrine! Do you want to find the island too, Paimon?
Yeah, who knows? There might be treasure. After all, the amazing places we've explored during our adventures, finding some mysterious island should be a walk in the park for us.
But we don't have any info about this island.
Oh, you're right. The lady mentioned that the mysterious island is related to a legend of the people of the springs. So maybe we can start by asking some of them about it. Time's ticking. Let's get started on our next adventure.
Ugh, you know what I should have bought? Fucking milk and hot chocolate.
But the real question is, who should we ask?
Can we just talk to the chief?
That's an idea. If anyone, the chief of the tribe should know the details.
Nalan's pretty cool, not gonna lie, because why did they put those little ones in ley lines to fight? No, I'm never doing the ley lines in Atlan, never! I'm sorry, Atsuko, I'm sleepy. I must yawn. I have a mouth and I must yawn. Man, these quests go fast, dude. I'm gonna go there by foot.
Squall and Fury. Huh. Behold! Upon the gale.
The dancing arrow mice in Sumeru, quite the seals in Fontaine. Now these cuties, I know. Oh, the cute seals in Fontaine. Yeah, dude, I was about to mention them too. It's funny because I got super used to have to kill them, so it's like it's also fucked up when the babies are in front of chests like game devs. Why are we doing this? Game developers, get it together. What? No, listen, the blubber. Are we talking about the blubber beasts? I mean, I was feeling really bad at first when I had to kill them all the time, but then I was like, man, I don't have a choice anyway. Whatever. So I just did it.
Someone looking for me. Oh, why if it isn't the traveler and his companion? So what brings you here? Do you need help with anything?
It's just always like, you know, in the mushrooms in Sumeru too. But I guess that's kind of different because the mushrooms, they made them cute after we learned to kill them. You know what I mean? Like, I felt bad after Nahida's second story quest. I didn't want to kill them anymore. But before that, it was like I didn't give a fuck. So many people normally kill crabs but don't want to kill the seals. Hypocrisy. I guess you're right. It is hypocrisy. I'm sorry.
We want to visit the mysterious island.
Because I like crabs too.
The mysterious island, huh?
No, but I guess because the crabs are aggressive sometimes if you don't even bother them. Meanwhile, the blubber beasts, you have to fucking, like, fight them. Arthropod rights. Yeah. I killed so many for Cloran and then I lost my 50-50. I'm so sorry. If it has an HP bar, I'm killing it. Mag!
Is there something wrong? I'm assuming you two are already aware that this island is related to a legend of my people. Yeah, but now that you mention it, we don't know anything about the actual legend yet. Then allow me to explain it to you two. It is said that the first chief of the people of the Springs was the most outstanding guide in all of Natlan. He discovered many deserted domains and found countless treasures. But to prove himself once more, he embarked on yet another journey in search of a legendary, mysterious island. He endured many hardships along the way, that he persevered and managed to reach the destination.
Damn.
The island emits a golden light where countless treasures are buried. But instead of claiming the treasures for himself, he left behind a trail of clues that lead to the island. Since then, many people from later generations have undertaken the challenge of finding the island. After all, to find the island is to find riches and glory.
Oh, that makes sense. So could you tell us how to get to that island?
Oh,
Paimon gets it. This is like a big secret for the people of the spring, so you can't just tell anyone, right?
on the contrary, it's quite the opposite. The legend and the clues needed to find the island are all already known to the public.
Oh! Well, then what's the problem?
Well, I'm willing to answer your question in exchange for a favor. What do you think?
Sure thing! Well, what do you need us to do?
Then you have my thanks. Allow me to tell you some details. I'll be honest. There are some among the tribe who are of rather base character.
What?
Not long ago, I received a report that a few of them were working together to scam visitors. As the chief of the tribe,
I thought she was saying they
I
were
was very
basic.
ashamed to hear of this.
I was like, what the hell?
It's really hard to believe that could happen.
They are targeting tourists who wish to visit that island. According to my sources, they would trick tourists into believing they are trustworthy guides before luring the tourists into spending a fortune for the sake of reaching the island.
Dude, look at this guy over there. Like, he's just, like, his girl is just chilling, like, sitting and not... I mean, I don't even know if that's his girl. The girl is just sitting down and he's over there like, yeah. What's up? They're NPCs, so they're basic. I guess so. Like, dude. I hope she's okay with that, like...
They run a pretty sophisticated operation. They would always claim the scammed money is some kind of legal travel expenditure, so it's hard to use that to directly convict them. So, I was hoping to find someone who could approach them and pretend to get scammed. Doing so would allow us to gather the evidence required to bring them to justice. The problem is, they would certainly recognize anyone associated with me, which is why I haven't been able to carry out the plan yet.
Oh, Paimon understands now. We're the perfect bait because we're both tourists.
Exactly! And as far as I know, you two are no pushovers. No matter what nefarious schemes they may come up with, you'll be...
You betcha. If it's just a few scammers we're talking about, he'll take them all down.
Wonderful! Then here, please take this.
Whoa.
He's rizzing her, do you think?
We already earn a bonus?
There will be plenty of rewards if you manage to catch those scoundrels. This Mora, however, is for other purposes. I'm sure some spending will be required on your part before they lower their guard. I certainly wouldn't expect you to pay out of your own pockets, so please use the Mora as needed, and collect as much evidence as possible.
No wonder you're the chief. Seems like you've already thought of everything. Okay, we'll take it from here.
I've marked the location of the scammers on your map. I'll leave the rest to you two.
Okay, dude. Hold on. Wow. She looks really excited. Oh, I fell in the water, dude. I fell in the water.
The wind rises.
Do they even have music? I mean, I didn't hear any music, so it's like, it's kind of awkward. She's making him dance.
This should be the place. Now let's see if anyone around here looks like a scammer.
Paimon.
Oh, right. We should pretend we are innocent tourists with no idea about what's going on.
Shut up, Paimon!
But how should we lure those scammers out?
May I try talking about the mysterious island?
Good idea. Speaking of which, Paimon's dying to know what kind of treasures could be buried on the mysterious island. Wonder if anyone's ever really seen them before.
It's so obvious. I already knew it was him.
Ah,
Are you two visitors from afar looking to visit the mysterious island?
Why is it so cold, dude? I'm tired. I bought another Webkins and my dad called it my crippling addiction. Oh my god, Zeph. Which one did you get this time?
Oh, looks like we managed to lure them out already.
Come on, Paimon, don't forget our rolls.
Oh, pardon. Is something the matter?
I just happened to overhear you two talking about the mysterious island. I assume you two must be tourists, brought here by the legend and looking for the island. Am I right?
The snow leopard. Aw, cute.
Hello, Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. That's right. We were just getting ready to look for that island from the legend.
I just got an email from Twitch and I think it's important. Hold on a second. I need to tell you guys what Twitch is telling me because you all need to be aware about what Twitch wants. And what Twitch does. What do you want, Twitch? What is it? Oh no, it's just like it's a discount on bits. Doesn't matter.
In that case, as a qualified guide, I certainly cannot allow you to embark on such a dangerous journey.
Uh-huh.
As the legend says, if you can manage to reach the mysterious island, riches and glory will be yours for the taking. Be that as it may, the journey to the island is full of untold perils and dangers. It would be nigh impossible for any average person to reach the island. But you are in luck. Allow me to tell you the purpose of our services. It just so happens that our mission as guides is to help visitors avoid danger, find shortcuts, and successfully reach their destination.
So this was all a pitch for your services?
Please, there's no need to worry. This was just one point I had to make perfectly clear. Although the legend and the clues to finding the island are known to everyone, the leads left behind by our ancestors are as enigmatic as riddles found on a lost treasure map. Only guides bestowed with the legacy of our ancestors can correctly decipher the clues. Tourists who rashly embark on their own often wind up lost and encounter unnecessary dangers.
Wow.
He actually sounds pretty convincing.
But it seems like fate has
feel
brought
like I'm
us
right here.
together. So, what say you to having me as your guide?
So how much will you charge us?
Not to worry. I don't intend to charge any fees.
Damn.
So you'd be working for free?
For us, people of the Springs, guiding guests to the mysterious island is a great honor in and of itself. Worth more than any
of
amount
itself.
Smooth. Paimon almost wants to believe him.
That's all still part of his sales pitch. We need to see what he actually wants to do.
Alright, thank you. Then please, guide us onward.
I don't play about Webkins. Yeah, Zeph is like a Webkins expert. I didn't know what Webkins were before I met Zeph, honestly.
Of course. Please, follow me.
Now I know. Follow this camera guide.
Squall and Fury.
Dude.
Are you two here to take pictures with the Koholosaurs?
Really? Can we?
Aww.
Huh? Oh, you two must be here to seek insight from Atta, right?
Atta? Insight?
Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is the elder Koholosaur. My senior here is responsible to serve. Atta is highly respected among the tribe and is far more knowledgeable than other Koholosaurs.
Is he?
They say that Atta has actually visited the mysterious island before.
It's just probably just a normal Coholosaur, right?
Therefore, we must rely on Atta's insight to know how to get there.
Really? But how do we do that? Can a Coholosaurus elder talk?
You need only slowly approach Atta. Once Atta has confirmed your scent, they will provide their wise insight. In the language of the Coholosaurs, of course. But no need to worry. The ability to interpret this language is one of the basic skills required of a guide from the people of the Springs. I can understand Atta's instructions
Sure.
and will lead you on the journey ahead.
Alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll be 10,000 mora per person.
Huh?
In order for Atta to give us insight, they must recall their past, which can be extremely taxing for a Coholosaur. Costs to maintain their health can be quite high, you know.
I'm sorry. Such expenses may arise in the process of finding our way, but as long as we reach the mysterious island, these costs will be quite trivial in the end.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such thing as a free lunch.
Just pay up, let's not make him suspicious.
Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the talking Coholosaur. But if we can get a receipt, that'll be proof that they're scamming tourists. With that kind of evidence, there'll be no doubt they're guilty.
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group photo of you two with Atta. You won't ever find another deal like this.
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man.
Whatever makes you happy, Paimon.
Whoa, Atta really didn't try to bite us at all.
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo together.
Okay.
Yay! Atta makes a noise, but it's hard to tell the meaning.
Oh, Atta is already speaking? Let me listen to what they have to say. Oh, I see.
Could you really get anything from that noise?
Of course! Like I said, only a guide like me can understand their language. Let's follow Atta's instructions and proceed to the next area.
Here's your group photo. I even packaged it up for free.
Any chance we could get a receipt for that?
No problem at all. Here you go.
Bro.
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the Chief's Mora to use. Why don't we keep up the act and gather some more evidence?
Good idea.
Paimon's curious what other tricks these scammers are using. These guys are going way too far. He keeps coming up with some far-fetched reasons to make us pay for everything. With all the evidence we have now, we could bring him straight to the chief and he'd definitely be convicted. But after handing over all that Mora, Paimon kinda wants to see if he'll actually take us to the island or not.
It wouldn't hurt to gather some more evidence.
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed to find a shortcut to the island.
Oh, alright, then let's get going!
Behold!
This is the spot. The trails
Pretty.
of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, the light of the setting sun shall reveal everything. Atta's insights have already pointed us to the destination. It's just on the opposite bank.
You mean, we're almost there? Huh. But there wasn't even anything exciting about this journey.
As I said before, this is a shortcut. If I took you on some arduous path after all the Mora you spent, that wouldn't make me look like a good guide, don't you think? Anyway, there's no time to lose. We need to get there before sunset.
Okay, sure. Sorry, I have to blow my nose.
The wind rises.
According to Atta's insights, this is the place. We're here.
You mean the mysterious island?
Yes, I've led you to the island just as I promised, which means it's time for me to say goodbye.
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and artificial lights! Even we can tell it's fake!
Is frontal lobe a myth or is this shit real? What? Like, a frontal lobe?
All that stuff about treasure is just part of the legend. I didn't make any promises about what you'd find. And who says a mysterious island can't look like this?
Huh. Since you seem to have dropped the act, then there's no need for us to continue either.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I know what the frontal lobe is, but it's a real thing. Is that a question? Like, is that your question? Is that like a real thing that exists? But because yeah, I'm almost done with Natlan content. Oh my god, so much! I still have so much to do.
We were commissioned by the chief of the people of the Springs to gather evidence of your scamming activities. With these receipts, your scamming days are over.
You sure? Then what's written on those receipts?
Huh. Let's see. Huh? Wait, all the writing has disappeared.
I took you all this way just to buy enough time for the handwriting to disappear. Even if you were to go back to the people you paid, you'd only find that they were using fake names, making them impossible to track down.
Great.
You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused. With that settled, I'll be going now.
No, he's trying to get away! Let's go after him!
I only have achievement hunting and some final exploration to do. Wow. That's dedication. They said that when you pass the age of 25 or something, your brain changes and everything is different. Well, no, it's mostly that the frontal lobe... I think it's the frontal lobe, right? When they talk about that, it's like, it's not fully formed until you turn, like, 25. Like, around the age of 25 is when the frontal lobe, like, finishes forming. I think that's the thing. I mean, it's also, like, something they said on the internet, so I don't know, yeah, I was gonna say, it's probably not completely true. It's a very common myth. Yeah? Okay. Well, good to know. This is something everyone says on the internet, but I'm assuming, since it's the internet, it could also not be real. I mean, the frontal lobe itself is a real thing, though. Yeah. If that was your question, Emo.
What's the chief doing here?
I had dispatched others to secretly trail you. Thanks to you, we can finally convict him of scamming people.
Convict me? How? They don't have
How?
any evidence against me. Even as the chief, you can't just level accusations without any evidence, right?
Sorry to say it, but he got us. We lost all the evidence we had. Not to worry. Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me! That's my Mora!
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split the Mora before you let them here.
What do you mean?
The Mora that the Traveler and Paimon were using today were all provided by me. They all have a special mark on them.
There's 407 chests on Natlan. What? That's so much.
You...
406? Jesus, Atsuko.
So, there must be an explanation why the Mora that should have been theirs ended up in your hands, right? There are no receipts to prove that any transactions took place, and you yourself just denied that there was a scam. So did you then take the Mora from them by force?
Take Mora from others by force? Oh, that's an even more serious crime than scamming!
You... All right. Sure, I admit that I coaxed them into spending a few times, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it scamming.
We have witnesses standing right here, you know.
Fine. Yes, it was all a scam.
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the tribe!
I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only stop and think for a moment to see through the whole thing. If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? Why even bother guiding others there?
That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of the springs ever found the treasure of the mysterious island?
I can answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. The answer is actually very simple. There is no shortcut to the island, and most people don't even meet the requirement to ever reach it. If you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the people of the springs, despite all of their abilities, will find it difficult to overcome the obstacles along the way. Which is exactly why, even though the clues to the mysterious island are open to the public, few have ever made it there.
There's a requirement? What is it?
Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey to the mysterious island should be like?
It should probably involve overcoming a lot of hardships with your companions before witnessing some breathtaking sights, uncovering a really touching story, oh, and scoring some super cool treasure at the end.
I'm going achievement hunting now, so this is going to be on the TV and I won't be able to message. Okay, Chain, no problem. Hi, I'm on TV. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
And therein lies the key point. Overcoming hardships with your companions.
The mysterious island was the friends we made along the way.
It's said that when the first chief set out to search for the island, the ones who accompanied him were not clients nor tourists, but his closest friends. The legend also mentioned that only those willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. Therefore, the requirement to reach the island is journeying with your closest friends. The kind of friends you would trust with your life.
So that's the key.
From what I can see, you and Paimon are exactly those kinds of friends. The kind that would trust each other with anything. But, unfortunately, neither of you are experienced guides. And if you were to hire someone else, then I'm afraid you could probably never place your lives in the hands of someone you met on a pure monetary basis.
Okay, I still read that because I was curious about your answer. It's gonna be hard for me to read it aloud, but yeah. Okay.
That's true. But don't feel discouraged. I believe that this beautiful land that I call my home will not disappoint you. Whether it's remote islands or ancient ruins, I'm sure they can also provide you with plenty of exciting adventures. And let me tell you a secret. The elders once told me that beneath these very ruins lies a way to reach the sky!
Oh my god!
Yeah, thanks for that. But knowing us, we don't give up so easily even when a place is supposedly impossible to visit.
Oh, I can understand. I won't stop you if you're still interested in finding the island. I just recommend finding a guide first who you could trust with your lives.
A guide we could trust with our lives? Oh, who knows when we'll meet someone like that around here?
Mualani! Maybe it won't take as long as you think.
Oh, we could go find Mualani!
Yeah, that's what I
It appears
said.
you've already made up your minds. Then I'll be taking my leave. My assistants will pay you for all your help. Thanks again. Okay, bye-bye!
I think the thing is about, like, maturity. Your brain reaches, like, you become more mature around age 25, but I feel like it's kind of hard to say because it also depends on your experiences in life. You'll see a lot of, like, adults, like grown people of over like 30,
Relax.
like middle-aged people who are still really emotionally immature, and I think that's the problem. Sometimes it's I don't know if it's like maturity is necessarily connected to age, but also, like, I would say maybe the way you were
You
raised
think I've
and
got a
your
sharp tongue?
experiences.
I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it,
You know, probably like
maybe that's their
a
problem.
bunch of factors are involved in this, and not just like the brain itself. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a scientist, but it makes sense.
Search for it.
Oh no, the worldview doesn't change at age 25. I mean, that at least I can like, I don't know how old you are, Emo, but like age 25 is not like a drastic turning point, if you know what I mean. It's just like you turn 25 and, you know, I think it's progressively you learn things about the world and you begin to see some things differently. Sometimes you don't. It really depends. Again, it probably depends on your experiences also. Look at real straight. Mualani! Oh my god! Mualani, where are you?
Sorry, we don't carry any black swimming floaters here.
But why? Black floaters look really cool.
Okay, cool guy.
May I ask whether you've had some bad luck lately?
Well, yeah, sorta. The last pair of black floaters I bought ended up getting bitten by Kaholasaur. I nearly drowned. Which is why I want to buy some new ones.
Yeah, the 25 frontal lobe development thing is entirely about synaptic pruning and neuroscience. Not particularly relevant to sociology or psychology like that. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
I knew it. I specifically asked an expert from the Masters of the Nightwind about this once. Black floaters bring bad luck.
Really?
Also, have you by any chance become a mosquito magnet? Or found yourself overheating? Maybe even suffering a little heat stroke?
Yeah, that's exactly how I've been feeling. It's all starting to make sense now.
In that case, I'd recommend either pink or blue swimming floaters. According to the experts, bright colors can not only lift your mood, but also bring good luck. I'll even offer you a discount if you'd like. Just see it as a way of celebrating
If
your
you'd
luck taking
like.
a turn for the better.
You'd really do that? Then I'll take one of each.
You got it.
I'm 19 and wondering if that's real. Yeah, not in the way you think. I feel like for me, well, it was definitely progressive, like, it didn't happen overnight, but I think when I got to around age 20, like, I mean, it's recent for me, like, got to age, like, I guess 27, 28, I'm 29 today, is where I got, like, a lot of stuff started changing about my worldviews, but I don't think it had anything to do with my age. I think it had to do with, like, my experience and how much time has passed since those experiences, I would say. And, you know, just a bunch of stuff. It can happen in probably a variety of ages, but I didn't change entirely at 25. I'll be right back. I'm gonna warm up like something because I'm really cold, and I need something to warm myself up. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Give me a second. I turned 25 in the midst of a lockdown, so like, I feel like the state of the world changed my worldview. For sure, it did, like... It did a lot. Certainly. You need water? Okay. Hydrate, let's go. It's time. That's how I thought how it happened through experience and not some frontal lobe. Yeah, no, like... The way you think and react to things, I would say, is based on your experiences and your upbringing and probably a lot of other factors. Just development of the brain. It's probably more like... Yeah, I mean, I would say what Lid's... I mean, I'm not an expert. I feel like Lid can explain this better than me, but yeah. It's not like a magical thing that happens when you turn 25. Thank you.
Well, hello there! If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello!
It's been a while, Mualani.
Good to see you again.
Was all that stuff you were saying just now really true? Do pink and blue floaters really bring good luck?
Of course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because she was wearing blue floaters, a group of Kaholasaurs came to the rescue and brought her back to shore.
Whoa, for real?
But let's get back to why you're here. Are you looking to buy some water sports products?
No.
Come on, don't be strangers now. I can give you whatever you need. You are guests here, after all. It's only natural for me to give some gifts to you.
No, we actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person. So, where do you want to go?
We want to visit the mysterious island from the legend.
A trip to the mysterious island? Oh.
Do you have any concerns, Mualani?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Dude, where are we going?
Yep, your chief has already made that pretty clear. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide, we'll definitely be able to reach the mysterious island.
Then I'll have to explain some things to you first. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle Nu, and he's the best guide in the whole tribe. But apparently, even he has never successfully reached the island. With a good guide to lead the way, a journey should usually be fun and pleasant. However, going to the mysterious island is different. And I don't know if I can guarantee that. But since it's you two asking, I definitely won't refuse. It's just my duty as a guide to explain these things before I officially agree to go on the journey.
Paimon thought this would be a piece of cake for you, but it seems like we're actually asking a lot. Paimon will feel really guilty to make a friend go through a bunch of trouble just for the sake of finding some treasure.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Mualani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Kolo just got back to the tribe. I heard he found another underground ruin full of treasure.
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait for me.
Who's Kolo?
Oh, he's currently ranked as the #1 guide in the People of the Springs. Besides the tribe's first chief, he's the only other guide who's ever made it to the mysterious island.
Really?
He's always out and about, so we don't get to see him often. Sounds like this is quite an occasion, though. Let's go check it out. Let me put up the closed sign first. Okay, come with me.
I guess you can just, like, do that.
Behold!
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground. Here, have a look for yourself. As for the people you asked me to take along, they almost all got lost in a cave. Out of my sense of duty as a guide, I brought them all back. Next time, just save the trouble and let me go alone. Indeed. Well done.
No wonder he's the best. I wouldn't dare to go more than 200 meters down into a cavern like that.
I wonder how much he made this time.
Whoa, it really does sound like a super amazing guide. Do you think you could get some pointers from him, Mualani? Who knows? Maybe he could save us some trouble on our trip to the mysterious island.
Ko'olo always treats his experience like trade secrets. He never tells anyone anything about being a guide.
Oh, okay.
But one day, I'll also be able to reach the island.
That's him, right? Do you really think you'll be able to get his help?
Allow me to do the talking. You must be the top guide of your tribe. I have a commission that I hope you'd be willing to consider.
That guy sure looks familiar. Oh, aren't those two the scholars from Sumeru who were bitten by the Kaholasaurs? They also wanted to go to the mysterious island, right? Seems they finally realized that they need a guide.
The commission? Since you've obviously heard about my abilities, have you also happened to hear about my rates? If you're not intimidated by the price, then we can talk.
Yes, I've looked into everything I need to know. As long as the trip is a success, then the commission fees won't be a problem.
Oh? And where is it you want to go?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
But first, please don't misunderstand. I'm no tourist. I wish to visit the real place.
You hear that? He wants to go to the island.
In that case, Ko'olo's the only one for the job. But the journey to the island requires a lot more than just a guide, right?
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island, then I'm sure you've also heard about the requirement for our trip, right?
Yes, I know. According to the legend, only those who are willing to entrust their lives to one another will be able to reach the island together. I must reach that island, even if that means putting my life in someone else's hands. I have made up my mind.
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just a way to weed out those who do not have the skills to reach the island by themselves.
You
say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Ridiculous. Even if someone were to trust me with their life, they'd just be another burden. Let's look at it the other way around. Why would I place my life in the hands of someone whose abilities are far below mine? That is what the legend is really hinting at here. Many guides in the tribe have received commissions like this, only to end up bogged down by their incompetent clients long before reaching the destination. How do you think I reached the mysterious island? I made it because I chose to go alone.
Well, I'm different. I'm no ordinary tourist.
That doesn't make much of a difference to me. You'll give up halfway at best, which is a waste of my time. I can tell you're just looking to explore something new. If that's the case, then you can find another guide in the tribe. For example... New student, over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes back everything nice she said about him.
I have things to do now. Goodbye.
Hold on, Ko'olo.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client to you because I know you're a teacher. In fact, I'd say it's quite the opportunity.
He's not like the others.
Never mind that for now. I don't agree with your views on the island. Uncle New taught me that.
I know. You're just the same as him. You both obviously hope to prove yourselves, but still think that you have to follow the legend to the letter. Waiting for a cumbersome client to find you before even trying to set off.
Mualani?
The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've been to the island. But as for New, where's his proof? Why don't you wait until he's actually found the island before you start using his views to refute me?
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the excitement was all about. I wasn't planning on getting into an argument with him again.
I might take like a quick break to close my eyes for a few minutes because I'm like falling asleep right now. And it's not because it's boring. It's interesting, but I'm so tired. I think I just need like a very quick power nap. Okay? I'm sorry about that. I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. All right. See you in 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, I'm back. I don't know how long I napped, but I'm back. Sorry if I don't know. I didn't even like write down the time. Yay! Alright, let's continue to play.
That Colo seemed to harbor some kind of grudge against you, Mualani.
Thank you
Or
for the
maybe
head
your
pat.
teacher. I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best guide in the tribe can't stop talking about him.
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be more upset.
Of course not. Uncle Nu has also argued with Ko'olo before. I've already heard the same words several times now, but it's hard to prove anything to him unless you've actually been to the island.
You really hope to reach the island, right, Mualani?
That's right.
Hi.
It's just that I've always seen the journey as something super important and not to be taken lightly. I was really surprised when you asked me to be your guide today.
So fast? How long was I sleeping? I don't even know. I mean, I wasn't really sleeping. I was just closing my eyes.
The dangers with such a serious face. I didn't make you think that you're causing me trouble, did I?
Yay.
Actually, Paimon did think about taking our invite back.
No,
Thank you for the
please don't do
hydrate.
that. Actually, that is also a part of what Uncle Nu taught me as a guide. The difficulty of the trip is the very first thing that needs to be clearly laid out to the group. If you want a chance of reaching the destination together, you must first reach a consensus on the amount of effort that will be required. I always felt that my teacher is no less skilled than Ko'olo. But Uncle Nu has never been to the island, so Ko'olo always uses that to push us down. So, as Uncle Nu's student, I've always wanted to complete the trip to prove his skills. It's a pity that I've never had the chance.
But don't you have that chance now, Mualani? If you'd agree to be our guide, we're completely willing to trust you with our lives. With the help of the renowned traveler and his trusty companion, you'll definitely be able to find the mysterious island. Then you can come back and teach that Ko'olo a lesson.
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
Aww. Oh, a hug.
You're making Paimon blush.
Alrighty then. If we're gonna go, we should start preparing right away. I've already had the plans for this trip written out for some time. Come with me.
Oh, it's that scholar guy. Paimon almost forgot he was still here.
Scholar guy? My name is Varumdra. Please use it.
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, and it's that lady too. Hello again.
Excuse me, Miss Guide. Since we've been referred to you, would it be okay for us to join your journey?
I'm Mualani. Just call me by my name. As for whether or not you can come along, I'm sure you've already heard the requirements. We've only just met, and I'm not sure you're cut out for this trip. The path to the mysterious island is a grueling one.
Oh.
I admit that after coming to Natlan, I've encountered many things outside of my field of expertise. It's understandable you're worried that we'll slow you down. So how about this? We'll set off with you as ordinary travel companions, and I'll pay you the usual commission fees. But we won't officially be your clients. In other words, you needn't shoulder the responsibility of being our guide. And even if something were to happen to us, your reputation as a guide won't be tarnished as a result. How does that sound?
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team. I could never agree to such a careless deal. Oh, don't tell me you think I'm the same kind of person as Ko'olo.
So you still refuse? Fine. Kariel, put the more for the return trip in your backpack. Without a guide, the road ahead may be dangerous, so please don't follow me.
Varumdra?
Now he wants to go alone? Why is this guy so obsessed with that island?
Wait! Please don't do this in front of a guide. I can't let a tourist go on some dangerous journey all alone. Even my sweet mom would give me a harsh scolding if I ever let you do that.
I'm so sorry for the trouble. Really.
Don't say that. Although it'd be inappropriate to bring along two strangers I just met, there is another solution. How about this? Let's meet up tomorrow morning at the monument near the tribe's southeastern slope. I'll see you there.
So you've decided to accept my offer?
No.
No.
My plan is to use some of our time together to turn you from strangers into friends. The kind we can trust with our lives.
Oh, sure.
That's your plan? Very well, then.
Wonderful. On behalf of both Barandra and I, thank you so much.
You're EP? Yeah, me too. I mean, I feel better now because I closed my eyes for a bit.
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
Yeah, that's Mualani for you.
We need to get started on our preparations. Come with me.
I have a question. I have a question. Do you think this whole thing, like the part with the people of the spring reputation quest, do you think I'll be able to finish it today, or is it long and I'm not gonna be able to finish it today?
Squall and Fury.
For people who have played the game.
Too slow.
I don't think you will. Oh, okay.
Hey, Alafa. I've got some business for you.
We've been over this before. The name's Yellowpath.
I know. It's just that Lafa sounds so much cuter.
Well, since you're the customer here, I guess whatever floats your boat.
I need a camping tent with all the accessories. Only the best you've got.
Final part free loan. Okay.
Another commission, huh? Just so you know, a full tent according to your standards is gonna be pricey. Is your client covering the bill?
How much are we talking?
Don't worry about the costs. I'll take care of it.
Alright.
Oh, but that's not right.
We're clients after all.
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon. We're not working together like this is a hired commission, are we?
Oh, no.
More than an
We're
hour.
traveling as close friends who trust each other with anything.
That's what I thought. Honestly, I can be a little picky when it comes to camping equipment, and I don't want my friends to be paying for me. But don't worry, it's not that expensive. We're ready, Lafa.
Your total is 200,000 mora.
Isn't that still a lot for you, Mualani?
Just imagine us in the wilderness, okay? We can either sleep out in the open, tired and weary, or simply spend a week's worth of pocket money and completely solve that problem. I'd say that's a great deal.
You call that a week's worth of pocket money? Are you rich, Mualani?
I think she's rich.
That's not important. We still need to buy some equipment from another store. Come with me.
Behold.
Oh my god, look at this fucking baby. He's so cute. They just stare at you. Adorable.
Afternoon, Uncle On.
You call me uncle, but I'm old enough to be your grandfather, you know.
Because you're still young, Uncle On. Hey, can you help me find something kind of rare? I can negotiate the price. What do you say?
All right. What are you looking for?
A record player. Specifically, the kind that's convenient to take camping.
Oh, that model is pretty rare indeed. I thought it'd be nice to keep it as a prized collectible in the shop.
Uncle On.
Just don't break it, okay? I'll even buy it back from you when you're done with it.
Thanks, Uncle On.
A record player? Does that mean we need to buy some records too?
Yep, and that's our next stop.
Music. Aww.
Hey, Paka Paka.
Mualani? Have you finally decided to release a record of your own?
You'd be the first I'd sign with if I ever did, but not today. I just want to buy a record. The one you've been keeping from customers and listening to in secret?
Uh-huh. That's a pretty rare record, you know? Besides, I haven't even finished listening to that one yet.
Maybe I can think of a way to connect you with a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind to release a record.
Whoa. Then we could produce some really wild tunes. You've got a deal.
Wild tunes.
Nice. That's the record also accounted for.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind for some advice once, and apparently, playing this song at night is an effective way to keep travelers safe and sound.
Is that really a thing? Well, if it doesn't cost much, that's a nice way to make the trip a little more pleasant.
You know how it goes, Mualani. 20,000 mora for this record. That's the best I can do.
Deal.
Looks like Mualani really is rich.
Yeah.
That should be about everything we need to buy. Next is... Ooh, I'm getting kind of nervous.
What's wrong, Mualani?
Next, I need to find my teacher and get the map to the island. Besides the legend left by the first chief, there's also a map. Well, not just a regular map, it's more like a treasure map. It's full of strange symbols, almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. Guides must draw from their experience to decipher the map's meaning and understand the route. The chief made several copies of the map and distributed them to the first members of the tribe. The copies were to be passed down to future generations, so usually a teacher will pass their copy to their student, which brings us to today. The day I officially asked Uncle Nu for his copy of the map.
Whoa. Hearing that is also making Paimon feel a little nervous. Sounds like it must be a pretty serious moment.
Yes, but the thought of having you two by my side somehow makes me feel a lot better. We won't let Uncle Nu down, right?
That's right! Let's go and find him together!
Squall and Fury.
Oh, there's a Melusine here. Oh, this guy's called Moo. Like the little hippo. A confused-looking young holosaur. There must be many questions it would like to ask. Oh, what do you mean? You can't just drink this water whenever you want. It doesn't matter if you're a saurian or very good at swimming. Hot spring water is not suitable for drinking. See, the traveler agrees. Oh. Oh. He was screaming at me. I recorded my experiences here and sent them back by mail. In his reply, Monsieur Neuvillette urged me to wait for the hot spring water to cool before tasting it for myself. Stop! But Monsieur Neuvillette, why would anyone want to taste hot spring water at all? Yeah, sounds not the best. I should talk to him as a saurian, but, is there a saurian nearby that I can turn into? Hold on. I can't transform into the ones that are here.
Behold.
I'm gonna try to find one just so I can come back to this.
Quit following me. The wind rises. Squall and Fury.
Oh. Hi. Ah. I can't walk very fast though. That's a nice music. not a saurian like us. She can breathe underwater, and she has 2 stubby horns. She's also wearing clothes and can speak the language of humans. She also won't let me drink the hot spring water, but why? Oh. I love that you can just talk to them. I didn't realize that you could do that. Oh, he's so cute. Alright, bye. Thank you for the quack. Hi, welcome back.
Uncle New. I have a big surprise for you.
A surprise? Then you must be here to finally pick up the map.
Oh, he knew.
You saw right through me, as always.
Did you forget that you had mentioned these two to me before? The ones who went to the Night Kingdom with you. In some sense, you could say that you've already trusted each other with your lives. It's just that my feelings are a little complicated now.
Huh? Do you think that I'm still not ready yet, Uncle New?
No, I believe you are the best guide in your generation. It's just that I'm not ready yet.
My Twitch glitched out for a while. That made me unable to see the chat. Oh no!
After all, the journey to the mysterious island is no easy feat for any guide of the people of the Springs. I'm still a little worried.
Don't worry. With our help, Mualani will definitely be able to find the mysterious island.
Yeah. This time, I'll definitely be able to prove that Ko'olo is no better than Uncle New.
Don't misunderstand. Since you've made up your minds, I won't try to stop you. It's just... Please listen to your teacher's words once more, Mualani. Our mission as guides has never been to prove anything. There is only one thing we must do. Guide tourists safely to their destination.
I understand, Uncle New.
In that case, you may have the map. Also, take this with you.
What is it?
It's a talisman. Take good care of it.
It's pretty.
You must return it to me when you get back from the mysterious island.
Was this made with spinel fruit? For some reason, this doesn't look like a regular spinel fruit to me.
Right. Which is precisely why it's so effective.
You really know me best, Uncle New. Alright. Traveler and Paimon, tomorrow we'll set off. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
Yay! Paimon can't wait for another adventure! It's about time to meet up now. Let's head to the spot Mualani mentioned.
Behold!
Traveler, Paimon, over here!
Hi.
You're here, Mualani! Oh, and those strange scholars are here too!
Oh, strange.
Good morning, you two.
Morning!
So when are we leaving?
Seems you're as excited as a child before the start of our journey.
I just want to get down to business as soon as possible. You know this is no leisurely spring stroll, so I hope we can all act a little more professional.
Oh my god, if we can't have fun in this bitch, what's the point? Okay, no problem, Emo. Thank you so much for hopping in, I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Don't worry, I'm a very professional guide. Our journey to the mysterious island has officially begun.
Yay!
First, do you all see the statue here?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, no, it's not a clue at all.
Oops.
He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came back from the mysterious island and set up this place. It's a monument.
Okay.
The first thing we need to do before we set off is to touch the statue and pray to our ancestors. This will make our journey to the mysterious island smoother.
Is there any theoretical basis to support that claim?
Shut the fuck up!
Theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's an essential step before heading to the mysterious island. Very good. You didn't try to argue with me over something that you aren't knowledgeable about. That's very professional of you.
Sure, but since this practice doesn't have an empirical basis, I won't be able to include it in my thesis.
Come on, everyone.
What do you mean you won't be able to include it in your thesis? Why not?
Greetings to my ancestors. As your descendant, I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. Allow me to depart under your gaze and return under your protective watch.
It really feels like we're about to embark on a great adventure!
Now, please get ready. We're going to look for the first clue.
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
Wow.
At a place where many gather. Like a party.
Huh?
This thing in the distance, I was talking to Sam and Lid the other day about what we're seeing over there. It could be Mare Javari, and I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like it could be. We can't go there yet, it's like entirely inaccessible, but they added like this whole thing. I don't know. Well, I don't want to get there. I want to go to Mare Javari. Oh, I totally, like, didn't do it the way it was intended. That's fine. Look at the council over there.
Let's try not to disrupt them.
Hello? Okay.
Wow, there are a lot of Kaholasaurs here!
As expected, the first clue is related to the Kaholasaurs.
When people from outside the tribe get a copy of the map, most can deduce that the first clue is related to the Kaholasaurs. But they often end up looking in the wrong direction. When the first chief created the map, he left a special mark for this part. It's a code that the tribe uses to indicate a herd of them. So it'll be impossible to gain any leads from just finding one or two stray Kaholasaurs.
You're a real pro at this, Mualani!
But according to the information I've been able to find, Kaholasaurs don't like gathering as herds unless it's to compete for the hot springs.
So let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the people of the springs would know. It so happens that wild Kaholasaurs periodically gather in the valley up ahead. It's almost like how our tribe gathers together for festivals. Still, as soon as the season changes, the herd quickly disperses again. Unless you're a guide who's always running across Natlan, it would be very rare to ever witness such a thing.
This is a thing? I need to note this down right away and include an explanation as a part of my thesis.
According to what I've deciphered from the map, a clue is hidden deep in that valley.
But to get there, won't we have to get through the herd of Kaholasaurs?
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling them. They're gathering together with their friends, so I'm sure they don't want to be disturbed.
You mean we're going to have to walk through the Kaholasaur herd? That feels a little...
Given we've agreed to work together, everyone should do their part. However, Karia has been attacked by Kaholasaurs before, so this isn't an ideal plan for her. But it shouldn't be a problem at all for me. Let's have Karia wait here, and I'll take over all the tasks that were supposed to be entrusted to her.
No worries. We don't need everyone to go. We actually need someone to stay and look after the luggage, so we'll leave that to you two. Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Is that so? Then that works out perfectly.
And now I understand how much you care for your assistant scholar. Follow me and stay close.
Okay.
Oh no, we've been spotted. Let's back off and try again.
Wait, I didn't do anything.
These Kaholasaurs sure seem on guard. We'll never get through.
Given you've already used the information provided by the map to deduce that the clue is in that valley, why don't you simply chase them away? You're pretty strong, aren't you?
First of all, the elders of the tribe have always warned us to never hurt the Kaholasaurs. Doing so will almost certainly bring bad luck.
Oops.
And secondly, you can't just show up and intrude on others' gatherings, much less make them leave. That's just terrible.
The fucking face my model just made. What the hell?
But on what basis?
Okay. So can we figure out another way to enter the valley?
There must be a way to enter the valley without startling them. It'd take a while for me to come up with a solution on my own, so I'd like to ask everyone to help come up with some ideas.
I'm gonna try to do it again. I made a face like yeah, like this. It's so funny. The face of, oh my god.
Let Paimon think. Oh, is there a detour or another way around?
According to the map, the clue is right in the middle of the Kaholasaur herd. Even if we try to approach from the other side, we'll just run into the same problem.
This is tricky.
Karya, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth things over between Varamdra and the others. I'm sure you must have some ideas of your own, so why don't you share them with us?
Me? Alright. When Varamdra decided to look for leads on the Kaholasaurs, I wanted to help. And so I also looked up some information about the creatures. I discovered something very interesting. We thought that the Kaholasaurs relied on their hearing to track their prey, but they also possess a very keen sense of smell. But I'm not sure how useful that information is.
Oh. That was actually very useful, Miss Karya.
You can just call me Karya.
In that case, please stay here and keep an eye on the luggage. Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I've got an idea.
I've got an idea.
Found it!
What's this?
The key to making our way through the herd. If the Kaholasaurs have a keen sense of smell, then even if we try to sneak around and stay out of sight, they'll still notice us once we get close enough. But this plant can help us solve that problem, because its fragrance is very similar to the scent of a Kaholasaur. We can apply the plant's extract to our bodies and trick their sense of smell.
I mean, they can still see.
So, we're gonna rub plant juice on ourselves?
Don't worry, it's also good for your skin.
Okay.
Oh, Paimon feels all wet and slimy. But this actually does smell like a Kaholasaur.
Perfect. Okay, let's try to make our way through again.
I mean, I guess they just wouldn't have to not see us.
Be sure to stay out of sight.
Yeah, I'm doing my best. You're the one running around all willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. I don't know what that means.
What's that sound? Careful.
Shut up! Oh, baby!
Oh, it's just a young Kaholasaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger.
That's so cute. Oh. I love Digimon.
How could there be so many here? We can't get through. Oh, I have an idea. Wait here.
Little ones don't pose any danger, and yet we're expected to fight them. Yeah. What is she doing?
Come on. Careful. Don't startle them.
Don't take the green fruit.
must be getting close.
Look, a bunch are gathering around that rock. What are they doing?
Maybe when things start to get boring, they gather together and talk about something fun? Too bad I can't understand what they're saying.
But Paimon thought guides from the people of the springs could understand Kaholosaurs.
Sounds like someone has been trying to trick you.
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock? It looks like some kind of drawing.
I've heard that there is a type of moss that changes color when it reacts to the biological signals released by Kaholosaurs. But to trigger that sort of reaction, you'd need a huge number of Kaholosaurs. That must be the clue!
Should we take a picture?
Oh, the flash might disturb them. Let me try to copy it down.
So we've passed the first stage of the journey now, right?
I see. Had we chosen to drive the Kaholosaurs off, then we never would have found this lead. Seems there was a logical basis for everything you said after all.
Has he always been this way, Miss Karia?
He's just obsessed with his research. That's all.
At least this has shown that my judgment is correct. I've proven my trustworthiness. And so, there should be no need for us to argue next time.
And not waste any goddamn time!
Yes, I understand. And I suppose that'll help us avoid wasting time.
That's what I just said.
Mualani really knows how to lead our group.
She's a professional guide after all.
Next, we'll need to use the lead we found to uncover our next destination. Now, what does this pattern represent?
Hard to tell. Paimon certainly doesn't have any idea what it's trying to get at.
Aha! I got it. Though the lines are kind of rough, I can still see that they represent the boundaries between the water and the land at Jadeskirt Knoll. We can use this to fill in the hole on the map and find our next destination.
Really? You got all that just from some rough lines?
Well, intuition is also a part of it. Maybe I've just seen too many maps as a guide, and now it's easier for me to pick up on patterns like that. All right, break time is over. Let's get ready to move.
Okay, I think I'm gonna stop for today, cause I'm still tired even after my power nap. It wasn't really a nap, I just closed my eyes, but I'm pretty tired right now. That was fun. I love Natlan. It's really fun to explore, especially the little babies. They're so cute. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I had a good time. Thank you. I hope y'all sleep well too. Sorry for stopping a little bit earlier than usual. I'm just so tired. Like, I feel like the past few days has just been really tiring for me, and I feel better, but I still need some sleep. And I definitely did not sleep enough last night. That's also an issue. Thank you so much for the headband, Mag. Bah. What should I add to my model next time? I've been thinking about adding a beret or something. Like as a toggle. Sleep well and good luck for tomorrow! Thank you, Atsuko. You too. Hold on, I'm gonna look. A beret. Un beret. Give me a sec, I'm gonna look at Twitch. Sleep well or else. Yeah. Un beret. Glad the package finally got freed. Hopefully you'll be less stressed. Oh yeah, I mean, now that I know that it's coming, it's so much easier to deal with emotionally, I would say. I mean, since it wasn't that far at all when it was stuck, it should get there tomorrow. It should be here tomorrow. But the thing is, I'm gonna be at work, so they're not gonna be able to put it in my mailbox because I think it's too big. So they're probably gonna have to put it at like some kind of like UPS center or at the post office. I already paid for the tax, so I hope they put it at a center because it would be closer it would be closer to me than the post office. Post office is a little too far from me, but I mean if they do, it's fine. It's whatever. It's just point roulé. Yeah. I have a few close to where I live, so if they could just put them in there, that would be great. Or better yet, but I don't know if they're gonna do that without my instructions, which is fine, but if they could just give it to my brother, who lives right next door. I don't know. But my brother doesn't know. I guess I'll just tell my brother and see if, you know, if... I don't know, we'll see. In any case, if they deliver it to an access point somewhere around where I live, if it's the one I'm thinking of, I should be able to get the package tomorrow because I think they close like really late. But if it's like at the post office, it will have to wait Monday, but you know, as long as I can have it, it's fine. I can still wait a few days. Okay, who's streaming right now? Oh, Visual Neon is playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. We were just talking about Fire Emblem Three Houses. Let's raid Visual Neon. Visual Neon. Alright, starting the raid is gonna take a few seconds, but yeah, thank you guys again. And you know, since my stream schedule is a little bit off, but I'll still be back tomorrow to play in Stars in Time. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye!